In this presentation, we're going to look at what development is and see how different countries can be classified. Your wealth is the amount of money you have and your possessions. It doesn't include anything to do with happiness. It's just how much stuff you have got. If we look at quality of life, this means how happy people are, how good their lives are. And experts have said that if we have these things at the bottom of the slide, we're more likely to have a good quality of life. So if you have plenty of money, you've got lots of family and friends, you've been well educated and the environment around you is nice, if you've got plenty of food and freedom to express yourself and you feel happy, if your job is secure and you're unlikely to lose it, if you feel safe where you are, if the climate is good for farming, etc., if you've got plenty of water and you are healthy and you're enjoying a good standard of living, these are things that might lead to a good quality of life. Now, all development is it's the improving of people's quality of life. So, for example, if within Kenya there's a shortage of water and the water pipes and wells are improved so that people can be provided with plenty of water, that is development. It's improving one of the factors that makes up quality of life, and in that case it would be water supply. Now, we can classify development in three different ways. Social development is improving people's quality of life. Economic development would be helping to make people more wealthy. And environmental development would be improving the environmental quality within an area. Sustainable development is where we're improving people's quality of life in a way that can continue into the future. Social considerations have to take place, supporting local people. Environmental considerations need to be made. Nothing can continue into the future if it's continually damaging the environment. And also economic considerations. It's got to be cheap enough now and in the future to sustain. Here is a classification of the different countries of the world according to development. The most developed countries, the countries where people are enjoying the best quality of life, are called the advanced countries. And they're found in North America, Western Europe, Australia, Japan, countries such as that. Emerging and developing countries, these are countries where their development is improving rapidly, such as Russia, such as China and India, such as Brazil and Argentina. Finally, we have the low-income developing countries, which are mainly in this band around Central Africa. And unfortunately, these countries have the poorest development and quality of life across the world. So countries such as the Central African Republic, Gabon, and if we go up here, Mongolia. So here's a little summary. We've got the advanced countries, the emerging and developing countries, and the low-income developing countries. Now, this diagram is one I've taken straight from the CGP GCSE Geography series, and I think it's a very good diagram to explain what life is like in those different sets of countries. So in the LIDCs, the low-income developing countries, these are the poorest, they have low wages, and they're mainly using primary industry and they're not exporting many goods. And because they don't have much money, schools, hospitals, roads are poorly developed. If we then go to the advanced countries of the world, they're the wealthiest, people are earning the most money and enjoying the best standard of living. They're mainly tertiary and quaternary industry jobs, meaning people have good education, transport and healthcare and a high life expectancy. Finally, we've got the emerging and developing countries, and these are getting richer quickly due to manufacturing goods and then exporting them around the world. This means their standard of life is improving.